Listen closely. There's something here that people almost never talk about. When a woman begins to grow older or loses her husband, many are quick to assume that something inside her fades away too, as if her feelings, her desires, and her capacity to love simply disappear. But that couldn't be further from the truth, because the reality is this: the human heart doesn't recognize age. It recognizes experience, pain, and the circumstances of life. And today, we're going to explore something that is rarely discussed. Not because it lacks importance, but because many people aren't ready to hear it. This is about something deeply personal: the emotional solitude of a woman who has experienced loss, yet still carries life within her. When a woman in this phase starts to feel drawn to someone, she doesn't show it in obvious ways. There are no dramatic gestures, no clear confessions. Everything happens quietly, subtle, slow, but incredibly deep. Because this isn't just a passing emotion. It's something that grows from a space within her heart that words often fail to describe. But before we understand the signs, we need to understand something essential. A woman like this doesn't only carry the present, she carries her past, her losses, her memories, and the questions she never voiced out loud. From the outside, she may seem strong, composed, even unshaken, but internally, she often wrestles with a silence that no one else can see. Society constantly tells her what she should feel, what she should forget, and how she should move forward. But there's one thing people often overlook. The human heart cannot be controlled by societal expectations. It continues to live, even when everything around it changes. And when that heart begins to feel something again, an inner conflict quietly begins. It's not just attraction. It's fear, doubt, and a series of questions that echo in her mind. What will people say? Is this right? Do I even deserve to feel this again? Am I betraying my past? Will he understand me? And in the middle of all those thoughts, without her even realizing it, small signs begin to appear, subtle, quiet, but deeply meaningful. The first sign is in her eyes. A woman like this never looks carelessly. There's a certain caution in her gaze. When she starts to feel something, she may look at you for a brief moment, offer a soft smile, and then hold herself back. It's as if there are two sides within her, one that wants to move closer, and another that's afraid of making the wrong step. And that's where it begins to show, because the eyes never lie. The second sign appears in the way she responds to your words. The smallest things you say begin to matter to her. Have you eaten? You look tired. Are you okay? To others, these might seem like ordinary phrases, but to her, they feel like something much deeper, like genuine care that reaches her heart. Her voice may begin to soften, becoming warmer, more personal. She starts remembering little details about you, not because she's trying to, but because she truly cares. And without either of you noticing, an emotional connection starts to form. The third sign is the deepest of all. It's when she begins to let you into her silence. A woman who has experienced loss doesn't easily open that quiet space within her to just anyone. That space is deeply personal. It's where she holds her loneliness, her long nights, and the thoughts she has never shared with anyone. But when she starts saying things like, "The house feels empty. I often feel alone. I have trouble sleeping at night," those aren't just casual words. They are doors, slowly opening. They are signs that she's beginning to trust you, because not everyone is allowed into someone's silence. And when that happens, it's no longer just conversation. It becomes something deeper, an emotional bond that forms quietly. Slowly, without even realizing it, two hearts begin to connect, not through loud words, but through silence, through care, through presence. Because in the end, every human being wants the same thing: to be understood, to be accepted, and to not feel alone in this life. Yeah,